All right, I made it a week. I'm on day. Well, I started last Monday, and it's Monday. So what is that? Day 8, I guess. Um, I am down 4.6 pounds for the week, which is way more than I anticipated. But if you see here, I was 3,873 calories under my weekly budget. So you can see this line here. This is my budget. And this is the budget, about 1,800 calories, that will let me lose 2 pounds a week. Um, I just didn't feel like I needed to eat that much food. Um, but I don't know if I can show it here, but basically, and you can see. Okay, so here you can see how it all played out. So I started, uh, I lost a pound, 1.2 pounds first day, 1 pound, zero point 0.4, then 0.2, and then I skipped Saturday. And the reason I skipped Saturday was because my schedule got completely turned around. I don't usually take the dogs out in the morning. I take the dogs out at night. But on Saturday, I usually let Rocky sleep in, and so I took the dogs out, and then I forgot to weigh myself. And so, so I was down 1.6 pounds, and then from yesterday to today, 0.2 pounds. Um, I, I think I've told you, I've quit many things. I've quit drinking. I quit smoking. I quit coffee. Um, I know how to quit things, and what I can tell you is they all have their own quirks. I don't think I can really say one is worse than the other. Now, I've never done an opiate. Part of me, and I'm not going to do this, but part of me would be curious to, get an addiction to an opiate just so I could quit it, so I could experience that. But I hear it's horrendous, and I don't need that in my life. The chances of me ruining my entire life in the experiment, just too much. So, anyways, I suppose if I ever have an accident and I need pain meds, then I can go through that experience. But this is just a slog. Like when you quit drinking, you're usually so thankful you're not hungover, you're not as bloated. You start feeling healthy. I Losing weight never feels good. Like maybe when you have lost the weight, there's a saying that thin looks better than food tastes. Is that how it goes? Thin, I don't know. Looking thin looks good. Being thin looks good. It's nice. Yeah, I don't like looking fat. So that's good. But do I feel better? Do I have more energy? Maybe. Do I feel lighter? Maybe. It's very, very nuanced. But losing weight just is a grind. And I don't know that I can see it in here, but on the app. I'm using Lose It, by the way. It says, only 84 more days to go. And I'm like, oh, 84 more days. And maybe it won't take that long. I'm trying to get to 200 pounds, and I'm at, what did I say, I'm at 223.6 today. I started at 228. So, it's just, 80 days, almost 3 months. But then, honestly, what's worse is then I have to change my entire lifestyle. Like, in a way, I'd rather diet than change my lifestyle, because the reason I'm upset is because I want to eat all the other food I have stopped eating, and but I can't do that. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm trying to lose weight one more time and then change my lifestyle. So I think during these 80 days, I'm going to spend time making lists of food that are healthy. For me, it's mostly quantity. I'm just a binge person. I binge drink, I binge eat, I binge. I'm an addicted person. And so there's a lot of that where I just need to stop um, binging. Moderation is not my thing. And then I need to stay on getting on the scale. Um, I just, you know, once I get to my goal weight, I'm like done, and then I go back. So and then I just climb up the hill, and the next thing you know, I'm 30 pounds heavier again, And the only reason, and I would have gone probably to 40 pounds heavier, like back to my main weight of 240, if this guy hadn't died when his daughter had this tragic sledding accident and he had a heart attack over it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to die of a heart attack because I'm so overweight. So I would have probably just waited a couple more months. I don't like dieting in the winter. I'm already depressed, and dieting is depressing. It's just depressing. And maybe not for you. Maybe you love dieting. I don't know, but I would rather almost quit drinking than quit eating. Because when you're quitting drinking, at least in the beginning, you're just like, oh, thank God I'm not hungover today. Thank God it's Saturday and I can get up and just live my life. Whereas you wake up on Saturday and you're like, I'm hungry, I'm tired, I'm cranky. I'm hungry, I'm tired, I'm cranky. It's like that. That's what losing weight does for you. So it's a whole different animal. Um, I'm probably going to not do, I didn't do any videos over the weekend. I think I'll do probably, unless I have something to report, once a week, maybe on Mondays, to report where I'm at with this. I don't feel too concerned that I'm not going to be able to do it. When you quit enough stuff, you're just like, yeah, life sucks. Welcome to the sucks life. I am reading about Buddhism and how I'm letting go of suffering, just letting go, accepting. So that's good. Yesterday, I will say that it wasn't the hunger that got me. It was the boredom. I eat for 3 reasons. I am hungry, overly hungry, ridiculous, stupid hungry. Um, Emotional eating, happy, sad, and then boredom. There's nothing to do on the weekends. Let's eat. So, it's a big crutch. And so, like any addiction, which I believe this is part of the addictive groupings, you got to find something else to do, like drink water. I happen to like water. So I've been drinking more water. So that's good. Probably helps with the weight loss. And people say to drink more water. So hooray. And I need to maybe start exercising or whatever. But yeah, I'm losing weight. Hooray. I'll see you next week on that.